wondering, do you think I hurt Medissa saying that stuff to her back there?
I suppose you might have. But I was thinking the exact same things you were. Losing a mother. It's always a tragedy. I'm glad you stepped in and stopped her.
Thanks.
That Eleanor. I swear, she feels way more responsibility for everything than she needs to. You think we need to worry? What if she pushes too far and erupts with malevolence?
Malevolence is born out of many things. A prideful ego, the self-righteousness that turns a blind eye to one's inner contradictions. Eleanor is different. She's mindful of her ego and strives to confront her inconsistencies of character.
She has a purity of heart that won't be tainted by the emotions that create malevolence. No other quality is as essential for an exorcist.
So she's probably okay?
For now, at least. But human hearts can be fickle things. Who knows what the future holds?
I doubt you got anything to worry about. For most exorcists, purity is a construct of the Abbey's teachings. But Eleanor, she's the real deal.
She's not your average exorcist, I'll give you that.
Purity is handy for any exorcist. But more than that, it's a rare and precious temperament for living. Everybody's got an ego and certain internal contradictions to some degree. Facing one's own ugliness in an honest manner is never easy. To be a normal human is to live carrying malevolence. It's just how much you let it control you that varies.
I guess malevolence might just be a fact of life, huh? But Artorias can't accept that.
Yeah, interesting. Dude, this game's story is amazing. I love it. How's Arizona? Welcome. I thought you don't stream on weekends? Today's a Friday. Last I checked, Friday is considered a weekday, at least to me. Friday is considered a weekday, despite it being like right before Saturday.
Well, I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Let's slip through town and head for Titania before that changes.
So this is your secret hideout. Once I get free, he won't stand a chance. You all had better sleep with one eye open.
Look how worried I am.
Welcome back! That's Kamoana.
She's the same age as Diana. Did the Abbey really turn someone so young into a Therian?
Oh, here we go.
Eleanor!
Medissa, please, would you be able to talk to her?
Is this a trick?
Kamoana may be a Therian, but deep down, she's still a normal little girl who misses her mother. I can't do anything to console her, no matter what I try. But if it were you...
You okay? You can call me Medissa, all right? Do I scare you, honey?
A little, but not as much as Velvet and Dial. But don't you think I'm scary? I had a bad dream earlier. My mommy said I looked scary and that she didn't want me anymore.
She would never. Your mother would never think that about her daughter.
But how do you know?
Because I'm a mother too. Mothers always love their children, no matter what. No matter if we die. No matter how the world changes. There's nobody who loves you more in the world than...
It's okay. You don't have to cry.
I hope Kamoana and Medissa won't have to feel so lonely anymore.
Yeah, trying to stop the waterworks gets old fast.
Listen, if it's not too personal, was your mother,
She's dead. I lost her when I was even younger than you.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that.
It's fine. It just means we've got things in common. So no feeling sad and alone, okay?
Oh no, I'm fine. I don't feel lonely or anything, I swear.
What's gotten into you? You're so strange sometimes.
No, I'm not.
Eleanor, I'll have you watch over Kamoana and Medissa.
Yes, of course. I'd be honored. Thank you.
Are exorcists supposed to be so polite to a grand poobah of calamity or whatever?
Sure, why not? Besides, the Demon Lord ought to not trouble herself over such trivialities.
Velvet, Grimoire's calling for you. She says to bring Laphicet and meet her at the observation tower.
Got it.
We better get going then.
Kamoana's one to talk about not crying. Dude, I hate Kamoana so much. I usually show mercy to children character at times, but Kamoana is insufferable and grates my ears when she cries. At least her voice is her regular voice isn't as bad as Bienfu, but her crying is annoying. Is just as annoying as Bienfu talking. We'll keep an eye on Kamoana. You head on over to the watchtower, talk to Grimoire. Alright, cool. Is it alright if I stay here and live with you for a while? Oh, sure. You can live here for longer than a while if you want. Thank you, Kamoana. I do really like the what's it called? The relationship of Medissa and Kamoana, though. Despite not liking Kamoana. Just leave me be for a moment. I don't want anyone to see me cry. Alright, cool. Is there gonna be a thing at the inn? Doesn't look like it. Where's the inn? Go to the outer path. This is not the way. Comparing anyone to Bienfu, they're just a bit better. It's very low standard to beat. Well, I'm not saying Kamoana is better than Bienfu. They're tied. They're both annoying. The only difference is Bienfu is annoying just by existing. Bienfu's existence is annoying. Kamoana is annoying by when she cries. She's still not that... I still don't like her when she doesn't cry, but when she cries, it's the worst. And 80% of her character is her being a crybaby.
Hey, do you all have mothers?
Where'd that question come from?
Well, after hearing that Velvet, Kamoana, and Eleanor all lost their parents, I just got curious.
My mother was a strict, frightening woman, but she died a long time ago.
I see.
I have no parents either. But the wicked witch who took me in said I was born from a peach that floated down the river.
Coming from you, I'd almost believe that.
And you, Eisen?
We Malakim are formed from untainted mana. Sometimes humans are reborn as Malakim, but they retain no memory of their previous lives. In other words, we don't have blood relations like humans do.
I see. By the time I was aware of anything around me, I was already tethered and being called number 2. I suppose having no mother means I don't have any memories before that. I told Medissa that losing a mother is painful, but I can't know how painful it is.
Go easy on him, Aizen. He's just a kid.
I'm just telling it like it is. But listen to me, Laphicet. You can share deep connections with other people, even if you don't have a biological family. Malakim, too, can form precious bonds. True friendships, even family.
That's right. Your words wouldn't have stopped Medissa if they weren't true in your heart.
You really think so?
I'm sure of it.
It's far better than being a witch born from a peach.
Nonsense! There's no nobler way to be born! I have an everlasting friendship with a dog, a monkey, a pheasant, and Bienfu.
I hope he's right.
All those friends of Magalu are better than Bienfu. Bienfu is not something to be proud of, but the others are. What's up? I think there's an event, actually. It's optional. Is Grimoire in the watchtower up ahead? No, she's in the tower by the docks by the rear. She stays up late working, so she eats at night, but the boys, so fussy. This stock wasn't made properly, she says, and so on and so forth. Oh, expedition. See Wolf Fang. The bookworm Saray. Oh my goodness. Is that a treasure? It's a special. Saray is the main protagonist of Tales of Zestiria. North Watchtower should have an event that I want to go take a look at. So why is the inn not showing up? That's weird. Ba-ba-bum. Going to the inn first to see if there's skits. There's an event at the North Watchtower I want to go watch. Or at least read. I'm not sure if it's an event or actual dialogue, but either way, I want to go see it. Alright, there's no skit here. I'm just going to rest for the heck of it. Regain some BG. But yeah, chat, as the title says, we are, we need 2 Therians left. Medissa was our next Therian. We need 2 Therians left in the game, and, for this act. This whole arc is like, this whole act of the game is like, you know, getting Eleanor to join, and, learning the truth of how to stop, like, a Nominat's awakening, and getting Therians. So once we get the last Therian, which there's only 2 left, we are basically, essentially, we're done with the act once we get the last Therian, essentially, after some cutscenes. Which means we're going to be entering Act 3 pretty soon. And this is easily the longest of the acts, so Act 3 isn't short by any means, but Act 3 is shorter.
That Malakim can have familial ties, but what makes you and your sister siblings if you're not related by blood?
Well, a very long time ago, I was born into this world from an Earth Pulse point up on a sacred mountain. I remained in that place for a long while, and then one day, she was born from the very same Earth Pulse point. Before we knew it, we had wound up living together under the same roof.
Are 2 Malakim always siblings if they come from the same Earth Pulse point?
No. Other Malakim were born there, but I never felt like they were my family. But something, I don't know what, was different with her. If she was sad, I'd feel sad. And if I was happy, she'd be happy too. She can be abrasive, but when she smiles, it's like nothing else. I swore to myself that whatever happened, I would protect her. I made a pendant from a stone on that sacred mountain, and gave it to her as a lucky charm. Of course, she just wears it as a necklace.
And your pendant? Did she give that to you?
She had the same idea I had. She made the pendant herself and gave it to me as a good luck charm. Without either of us having mentioned a word of it beforehand, we each gave each other pendants in the same shape on the very same day. That's when I really knew that what I had felt all along was true. We were brother and sister.
Is that her in the picture?
Yeah. It's a self-portrait she drew for me on the day I left home.
Did you draw her a picture of yourself?
No. I don't exactly have an artistic side.
I can relate.
Well, I'm sure that if you looked inside her pendant, you'd find a portrait of the person who matters most to her.
I hope so.
Yeah, and it would be nice if it was you.
That was cute. I like that. Trust me, I know about Aizen's sister. Because Aizen's sister is a main character in Zestiria. More reasons why this and Zestiria connect. Because one of the main playable characters is Aizen's sister. Oh, that's Grimoire. I don't want to go to Grimoire yet. I want to go find Kudagane for a event. Wait, this is the... Didn't they say the north? Or... I could have sworn Benwick said the south watchtower. Either way, we have to go to the other... North Watchtower. I don't know what this event is then. Maybe it's the question marks or something? But yeah, I was saying, and then I didn't expect that skit I was talking about, but Act 2's almost done. And Act 1 and 3 are give or take the same length. If I had to estimate, I would say Act 1 and 3 are about the same length. So I don't know. Playthrough's like coming to... We're not like near the end or anything, but we're definitely getting there. And in the way of like side quests and post-game stuff, there's not like a crazy amount to do, but there is a good amount. All we have to do is do the post-game dungeon, and then I know a bunch of stuff opens up at the end. So there's not too much to do left.
It's all thanks to you the construction of our hideout is proceeding so smoothly.
About that retractable ventilation shutter. Please, let me make a new one.
What? Why? We already installed it, and it works just fine.
It's the hinges. When they move, it makes this unbearable squeak. I can hear it every time the wind blows.
Oh, come on, that's nothing. Besides, anything we install is going to rust up once the sea breeze gets to it. More importantly, I'd love it if you made us a nice big pot and a frying pan, too.
Not happening. I can't focus with that incessant squeaking. I can't work under these conditions.
Fine. You can make a new shutter. But make us a pot and pan while you're at it.
Can I also fix that autonomous hunter-killer anti-personnel spinning blade engine I made the other day?
That too? But you said you were satisfied with how it turned out.
I was at first, but when I thought about it, I realized I forgot to install an off switch. So, can I fix it?
God, yes! Fix it before it kills us all!
Great. Okay. Shutter first, then...
Spinning death machine first!
I love Kudagane. A man's body and soul may vanish, but he lives on through his craft. It's one of the wonders of life, even for me. Kudagane, you're quite unusual inside and out. I mean, you're empty, but you've got humanity. Well, you're a demon, but still. Oh, this is so confusing. Oh, chat, I just remembered something. This game has DLC skits that are accessed through the main menu. I definitely want to watch those. Those are some of the best skits in the game, and obviously we know that Tales of has amazing skits. I don't know when I want to do those DLC skits, but there are DLC skits that I want to watch. I'm not sure if I should just binge them all at the after the main story, or if I should do a catalog each stream, starting with the next one. I might do it like that. Maybe the next stream will spend I don't know, 20 minutes watching the first catalog of DLC skits. Or I could just do them all after the main story. I have to look up when they canonically take place. I don't think they really have a canon. It might be better to do them at the end. I'm not sure. I'll look into that, though. Maybe starting the next stream, I'll do, hey, there's 5 catalogs. Maybe we'll do a catalog of stream starting next time or something. Because I do have to get those out of the way. I do want to include those because I love them. I love the skits in this game, and those are some of the best, honestly. Let's go talk to Grimoire now. Shirogane is somewhat of a detective name of someone in Japan. Naoto Shirogane is white. Kudagane is black. Not sure what gain means. It might be iron. Gane means... Oh, so Kudo is okay. Right, Naoto Shirogane. That's really cool. Really nice little fact about terminology. That's cool.